Guys, all right, it is Sunday afternoon. It's 3 p.m., January 19th. I've spent most of the day, including the last 2 hours, purging here in the art room, in the hall closet where I keep some storage containers and things. And we did the kitchen, the laundry room, and the bedroom. Wow. It's just... I'm a hot, sweaty mess now. I had to take my blanket top off because it was too hot. Anyway, I'm just about done. I'm going to do today's daily drawing and put a couple more things away. And then I think we're going to go today and go take things to donation and get it over with and just rip that Band-Aid off. I think it's a good call. I'll be back. While we are waiting for Mr. Bob to come back, it's Monday, January 20th. It's... I don't know what time, 2 o'clock, something like that. It was inauguration day here in the US. We weren't planning on going anywhere, but we needed to get some things at the big box discount store, Costco, for those who don't know. And so we did that. We're there now. We just got everything and loaded up the car. We didn't need a lot, but we did need some things. I don't think we're going anywhere else, but I'm not sure. I can let you know. I already did today's daily drawing and did some more moving things around in the art room after the purge. I think I like it better the way it is now. And of course I'll go home and probably start on another hat because it's what I do right now. And yeah, so I'll be back. Morning, everybody. It is Tuesday morning, January 21st. Yes, I almost said July. I have the week off from babysitting this week, so I got my usual Monday stuff done yesterday. Excuse me, including one extra thing. We went to Costco, but I got filming and editing done yesterday. Today, we're gonna visit a couple of craft or yarn shops I haven't been to in a while. There are a couple things I'd like. Nothing I desperately need, but a couple things I'd like. I also want to go to Daiso. I haven't been in a bit. And a couple of food places. So try to get it all done by lunchtime, which should be doable because it's not even 10 a.m. yet. So yarn shop is not open yet, so we're going to go walk around this little mall here and get some steps while we're waiting, because why not? Hey, you guys. You can see I changed what I was wearing slightly and put my hair up. I came home after doing some shopping. I won't even say errands because I really didn't do any. To have lunch and wind up some of the yarn I bought. I bought some Malabrigo Mecca. I don't remember what the color name is, but I will try to put a picture here of the color of the yarn. And it's a variegated. It's really soft. I look forward to making a hat or something out of it. But holy cow, was it knotted. I wound that sucker 3 times. Undid I don't know how many knots. Holy hell, man. Anyway, it's done. Then I sat down, did my daily drawing, worked on my current knitting project, and yeah, did a couple chores, but yeah, it's been a nice chill day. Did some creativity, you know, it's all good. Have a couple of projects ready to go that I haven't even started yet upstairs. 2 I've started that need finishing. I've got my crochet bag down here, over here. I've got my knitting bag over there. It's a thing. Anyway, I'm gonna go get the mail because I think my medication's out there, and I will be back. Hate to tell him, but it looks like there's no more corn left on there. Mr. Bob's gonna have to come home and feed his creatures. He is at the office this morning. Last I got on camera, well, I wasn't really on camera, but Mr. Squirrel was. That was before 10 a.m. this morning. It is now almost 5:30. I did go out and go for a little bit of a drive. Again, went to a couple shops I haven't been able to go to in a while because I spent a lot of time babysitting my grandson. I don't regret it, by the way. It's time well spent. But when I do have a free moment, I am going to go shopping for art parts, thrifting, visiting some favorite grocery and food places. I got my pins and needles mixed up. Anyway, I went down a few towns away. It's about a 40-minute-ish drive to a Joann Fabrics. That's quite a ways for me. My one in town, you can tell the company is struggling because my one in town is having problems staying stocked. Not that they don't have merchandise, they don't have enough staff. And that's all about like the money struggles they're going through right now. So I went down to the one in McMinnville, and that one is a much smaller store, but always very, it's always staffed enough, and they always have most of their inventory out. Although she did tell me today when I asked, the employees don't know what's going to happen, and she doesn't have any much back stock in their I guess it's upstairs, except for yarn. So there's that. Anyway, I went down there to look for some fabric because when I was yarn shopping yesterday, I saw some cute little plaid wool yarn bags that were cute, but they were too small for what I use. I thought, oh, I can make another carpet Mary Poppins style bag that I've been using. Oh, here's my beanie bag. This is the bee beanie bag. And I have a plaid one that is one that at the moment has amigurumi stuff in it. I do have another knitting project I want to work on that I want to have bagged so that when I'm inspired, I can get started on that. I spent the whole day making a bag. That's the short story. So I made another bag. This one's cute. And every time I make one of these, I perfect the pattern a little bit more. Now the original pattern is not mine. The original pattern is, let's see, the Bohemian Carpet Bag pattern by Sew Liberated. Can you see that? Let's see, there we go. And I do recommend it. I will try to find it and link it down below. I did modify it because in that form, it's a much bigger bag. And I do have one, hang on. I've made 2 of them in the original form. And this is actually a blanket bag. It's much bigger. So I can put them on the table side by side. My table's a disaster, you guys. And I will put the bee bag up here because it has stuff. They both have stuff in them. There we go. So I modified the pattern to be this. So this one, the wire frame is flat on top. This one, it's curved, so I had to curve the top of the pattern a little bit. I made it shorter, squatter. It still has the pocket on the inside. One thing I forgot to do with this one is put the hook. There's supposed to be a hook. And it's on the table here somewhere. Oh, here. On the inside of the bag. Now, to be fair, I don't really use the hook. But I think I might spend a couple minutes, rip out a couple stitches, shove the hook in, restitch things. I do like the idea of having it in there. So anyway, making bags. Why? I don't know. Found sewing tools I forgot I had and made a big mess, but I had fun doing it. I didn't film any of it for you, but I'm sorry. Anyway, I'm having a lot of fun squeezing in what creativity I can while I have free time to do it. That's what it's all about, right? All right, let me put the hook in this. I'll be back. Hook is in. Now I have to clean up the mess. I've been at this so long that it's pitch black outside. It's okay. All right, let me clean up my mess and I'll show you what I'm gonna put in the bag. Okay, I put some little tassels on the zipper pulls. I also, when I'm traveling, shopping at little yarn shops, I'll buy little keychains and charms and things. And if I don't turn them into stitch markers, then I use them on my zipper pulls. But for the meantime, this will work. And I've been dumping stuff in this giant bag because it's what I had. I have this pattern, it's called a Winter Bluff sweater. It's by Ashley Lillis, and it's a basic raglan pullover, and it's done all in the round. Now, I've done these kind of sweaters crocheting. I don't think I've ever done one knitting. So that's going to be a new adventure. So the first thing we're going to do is put the pattern, and I've had this for so long. It's from Interweave Press. It says Knitter's Companion, the Knitter's Companion. 1996. Had it a long time. I never managed to purge it because I knew I wanted to go back to knitting, I think, at some point. As I'm knitting the beanies, I'm having lots of like this. I think I want to use these in the pullover. And I also was gifted some yarn. It's a long story from a friend whose girlfriend left, and she left all her stuff and she doesn't want it back. Anyway, so we're going to use all of these. I do have a base yarn. Now I have a lot of the base yarn. We don't need to put all of it in this bag, but it is in here. I've got, these are my tools. So this is a travel pill case. I took the pill box out. It's around here somewhere. And usually has a pill box here in the back with an elastic to hold it in. I took the pill box out, took the elastic out, and hand stitched it in. So there's my needle tips. And I heard something fall. Oh, yep, tape measure. And I've got all my other things, including some waste yarn, packed in here. So the pattern says I'm going to need a couple things. I think I might need. Anyway, look at that. That's real cute. Nice little. And there's a pocket on the inside of the bag right here that it'll fit in nicely. Stay. Okay. The base of this is going to be some Lion Brand Fisherman's Wool. Now, these are whole skeins, and this is huge. I think I'm going to wind this into a smaller ball, and I'm going to cover these with some netting, which I do with most of my yarn just because it keeps it from getting like all tangled and crazy. I also have 2 partial skeins from beanies of the same color, this beautiful, beautiful teal color yarn. So I think I'm going to put the ones in here that are already wound, and I got to wind that. Evidently, I was on a trip or something and I just shoved it in a bag because, you know, some of these are already wound. I just need to put them in the bag. So let me get that done. I'll be right back. Okay, we will keep the extra fisherman's wool in this cloth bag, and I'll put it with the blanket project bag because I do share my yarn with the family, and they know if it's in a clear plastic bag, then it's probably intended to make a donated blanket out of, so they can grab one and have at it. If it's in a cloth bag, it's probably a project, so don't touch that. Anything else you need to ask. So that being said, it's in a cloth bag, so when I run out of it in here, we're all good. I'll be using the fisherman's wool again as a base yarn, and what do I mean by that? I mean that it's going to be probably the ribbing and random rows of it throughout the body of the sweater, probably in between the scrap yarns. So I think it'll be interesting. So, I mean, I don't care if I wear crazy clothes and people don't like it. So there's that. Ooh, I did something to the lighting. All right, I've got to do today's daily drawing. And yeah, okay, I'll be back. Good morning, everybody. It is still morning. It's 11 a.m. on Thursday, January 23rd. I've got to go pick my dad up at the airport later this afternoon. And yes, I have one of these on. I woke up and my left hand, down over here, is sore. I don't know what I did. If I overworked it yesterday, if I slept on it funny, I have no idea. Basically, it's just my thumb. So yeah, that's a thing. Anyway, so I'm just taking it easy today and not doing too much, and I have my compression glove on. So anyway, I'm going to do a couple things. I have the word list for daily drawing done and loaded and ready to post on February 1st to Patreon. So we're going to do that. I'm going to glue it into my daily drawing journal, and I might work on the canvas that's over here that has been sitting in the art room for a long time. And otherwise, I'm just going to take it easy until it's time to go drive to the airport and deal with the chaos of traffic to the airport. He doesn't get in until like 4:30-ish, and that means I'm going to hit like insane amounts of traffic, either going or coming back, or both. So yay me. All right, I'll be back. Guys, so I had lunch and then I looked at the canvas and I knew what it needed, added some more marks, and oh my gosh, I think it's done. It turned out so good. I was really wondering at some point what the heck I was doing, but there you go. I love it. So anyway, it may need a few minor touches here and there after everything dries, but for the most part, I think it's finished. Yeah, I really like it. It's been sitting there for, I don't even know how long, months, maybe almost a year. So yeah, all right. I'm gonna go get the Amazon box off the front porch that I think is for husband, and I will be back. Hey guys, I would say good morning, but it's already lunchtime. It's Friday, January 24th. And you know what? I slept in this morning because I could and I wanted to. I have done squat this morning. I shouldn't say that. I have. I took the painting I finished yesterday off the easel because it was dry enough. Laid it flat on the work table. Put the easel away for now because I do have some little paintings I want to do, but I don't need the easel out for those. I'm going to work on some needlework and today's daily drawing. Of course, there's always the never-ending chores. But no family dinner tonight because Mr. Bob and I have decided to go out to dinner, just the two of us, and try a new place in town we haven't tried yet. New to us place in town. And maybe do some late night grocery shopping and getting it over with tonight. Also being entertained by the other late night grocery shoppers, which is usually entertaining. So yeah, it's gonna just be a chill Friday. Not bad about it. All right, I'll be back. Hey guys, before I get involved in anything else today, which is funny as I say that because it's already, I don't know, like 1 o'clock or something. We're gonna do today's daily drawing, and I'm also gonna film something for Patreon over here. But what's today's word? If you want access to my doodle words and the inspiration cards that I'm gonna be working with later on for Patreon, join Patreon. It's cheap. I'm not out to make a ton of money on it. This is a hobby, and I just want to share. Yeah, okay. I just want to share my processes with y'all. So, okay. So that's our word. I should probably turn a light on so I can see. Yeah, there we go. That's a little bit better. Okay. The daily drawings don't have to be complicated. You can keep it simple. Just, something that even on the busiest of days, I'm able to get a little bit of creativity in by doing some drawing, doing a little stitching, something like that. Obviously, as you can see, the ink that's in my fountain pens is not waterproof. I prefer it that way because then I can do this with it, and with just a basic water brush, add some shading, make it look more interesting. And there you go. That's it. At least for right now. So is it Sunday morning and I might have forgotten to close the vlog? Maybe. Oops. I have no excuse. We started watching Squid Game while I was knitting hats, and the next thing I knew it was time to go to bed because it was after 11 o'clock. Yeah, anyway. It's been a good week, as always, and the extra free time to get some creativity in was more than welcome. I won't lie, I kind of missed the grandson, so looking forward to next week and spending time with him. But yeah, that's it. If I can squeeze some creativity into my schedule, you can do it to yours. We're all busy. We all have work and obligations, and yet we want to do those things that make us happy, like being creative. You have to squeeze it into every 5 minutes. It's one of the reasons I love these needlework bags, which you could also use as an art bag. I have the bag. It can be zippered shut. Little man doesn't know how to open zippers yet. So whatever's in there is safe from little tiny hands, and I can have my needlework, or you could easily put art journaling supplies in there and take it with you wherever you are. Maybe you have to go out and run errands and you've got to sit in the school parking lot waiting to pick up your kids. Like, you could just take it with you. And if you only even have 5 minutes, you just get a little bit in. Every little bit counts. So anyway, that's it for this week. Questions, comments, and concerns, please leave them down below because I answer all the comments. And check out the video description for relevant links and contact info and all that stuff. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Above all, go out and do something nice for yourself because you deserve it. I'll see you later. Bye, guys.